Electra.
And the crowds go wild. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. I've had the best time in Chicago I've had in a long time because I get to carry a crown, and I'm so proud to be your Miss Continental Elite. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to try to do this without my glasses. And if I need Nikki's glasses, I will ask for them. Judges, in evening gown competition, this is your contestant number 18, Kenya Black Dupree. Kenya is a Gemini. She is representing Miss Sunshine States. She is sponsored by the stars of the century, Jim DeMundo, my ATL Productions, Yo-Yo, Black Dupree family, and host of Family and Friends. She enjoys skating, cooking, writing poetry, dancing, meeting new friends, and entertaining. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Kenya Black Dupree. Ladies, gentlemen, and judges, your contestant number 19, this is Leah Valentino. Miss Valentino is a Virgo. She's representing the heart of America Continental, ladies and gentlemen. She is sponsored by Cheyenne Valentino, Heart of America Continental, and Eddie, I can't read the last name. Her hobbies include dancing, shopping, pageants, spending time with friends, and enjoying life. That sponsor was Eddie Couture. She is Miss Woodward of Detroit. Ladies and gentlemen, this is contestant number 19, Miss Leah Valentino. Ladies and gentlemen and judges, this is your contestant number 20. Representing Big D Continental, this is Aspen Tyler. With or without glasses, I don't have any information here, so if you'd like to know more about Aspen, I'm sure she would be glad to tell you. Ladies, gentlemen, and judges, representing Big D Continental, this is Aspen Tyler, contestant number 20. Ladies, gentlemen, and judges, your contestant number 21 is representing Miss Windy City Continental. This is Kim Moore. Kim is an Aries, ladies and gentlemen. She is sponsored this evening by Ginger Grant, Jose Abram, and Paul Lopez. Her hobbies include dancing, entertaining, makeup, going to the beach, going to movies, and everything Continental. From Miss Windy City Continental, ladies and gentlemen, this is contestant number 21, Kim Moore. Ladies, gentlemen, and judges, your contestant number 22, representing Missouri Continental, Fantasia L'Amour. Fantasia is a Sagittarius. She is sponsored this evening by Howard Mayer and Joe Bradley. Her hobbies include sewing, traveling, cooking, performing, and Cocker Spaniels. I like Cocker Spaniels too, darling. Ladies, gentlemen, and judges, your contestant number 22, representing Missouri Continental, Fantasia L'Amour. Folks, if you're ready, this is contestant number 23. She is representing Miss Metropolitan Continental. This is Sassy Divine. Sassy is a Taurus. She is sponsored by Kevin Callahan, the Parliament House, Hawes City, Chris Guy, Nick Gray, Team Divine, and GLTB of Orlando, Florida. Her hobbies include designing clothes, painting, shopping, and shopping. Contestant number 23, ladies and gentlemen and judges, Miss Sassy Divine. Ladies and gentlemen and judges. Hi, Tommy. Look at me, I'm in high heels, Tommy, look. Okay, contestant number 24. She is representing Miss Atlanta Divine Continental. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Danielle DeLong. Ladies and gentlemen, Danielle is a Capricorn. She is sponsored by Will Johnson, Amelia Black, Carl Walton, Celeste Holmes, Billy Ledford, DivaNation.com, and Woody Brooks. Her hobbies include shoe shopping, sewing, cooking and baking, spending time with her friends and family. Representing Miss Atlanta Divine Continental, this is contestant number 24, Danielle DeLong. And folks, we're moving along to contestant number 25. She's representing Broadway Continental. This is Genesis. Now, Genesis is a Capricorn. She is sponsored this evening by Jeanette Valentino, Jose the Extravaganza, Eric Hester, Mary Box, Icon Tuscaloosa, and Sunny Delight. Genesis enjoys dancing and entertaining. She loves to listen to music, especially Britney, Gaga, and Celine. Her favorite show is True Blood, and she is Team Bill. From Broadway Continental, contestant number 25, Genesis. I'm doing fast, Jimmy, I'm doing good. Ladies and gentlemen and judges, contestant number 26. Representing Bay Area Continental, this is Angel Cavalli. Now, Angel's a Capricorn, and she is sponsored by Javier. Miss Cavalli likes watching horror movies. She loves to listen to Beyonce, watch videos, and listen to music, and travel around. Some current titles: she's Miss Massachusetts, Miss Lourdes, Miss Mexico International USA, Miss Pennsylvania US of A, and representing the Bay Area Continental, contestant number 26, Angel Cavalli. Once again, Miss Angel Cavalli. Thank you, Angel. Contestant number 27, ladies and gentlemen, is representing West Virginia Continental. This is Miss Chevelle Brooks. Chevelle is an Aries, ladies and gentlemen, and sponsored by West Virginia. The whole state? Fabulous. Antonio King, Deshae Richards, Frida Payne, House of Blues in Houston, Mike Rodriguez and the Saint Nightclub, Clark Castile, Shay Larice, and Tasha Long. She enjoys entertaining, traveling, reading books, cooking, and spending time with her family. This is Miss Chevelle Brooks, ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 27. Ladies and gentlemen, your contestant number 28. Representing Miss Florida Continental, this is Poison Ivy. Ladies and gentlemen, Poison is a Gemini. She is sponsored by the Voodoo Lounge in Fort Lauderdale, the Living Room Nightclub, Monkey Business, The Cottage, Chanel Dupree, Erica Narell, Dervis Aguilera, Viva Mirage, and myself. Her hobbies include entertaining, acting, modern dance, shopping, makeup artistry, promoting pageants. With current titles like Miss Florida Keys, Miss South Miami, Miss South Beach, Miss Southern States US of A, Miss Ozone, Miss Splash, Miss Voodoo Lounge, Miss West Palm Beach, and now Miss Florida Continental. This is your contestant number 8, Miss Poison Ivy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is your contestant number 9. And she spelled it out phonetically. I love that. Hershey Chocolate. She is representing Michigan Continental, ladies and gentlemen, and she's an Aquarius. Sponsored by Power Diva, D'Angela Show Shannon, Miss Nikki Stevens, Raw House Bar Gigi's, Patricia Holt, Nick Burton, Alaya Moore, Adrina De Vega, Racine Alexander, and Ferris, ladies and gentlemen. This is your contestant number 29, Hershey Chocolate. right, kids, this is your contestant number 30. She is representing Metropolitan Continental. This is Dominique Taylor. She's a Taurus, ladies and gentlemen, and sponsored by Jim Scallions, Club Rebar, Jim DeMundo, Jim Ross, a lot of Jims there, The Minx, Bob Taylor, Dana Douglas, Nikki Adams, Tiffany McCrae, and Daniel McKeegan. She loves watching videos, ladies and gentlemen, spending time with friends and family, and taking interest in being a better person. Your contestant number 30 from Metropolitan Continental, Dominique Taylor. Okay, folks, this is your contestant number 31. She is representing Purple Angel Continental. This is Deja Van Cartier. Deja is a Leo, ladies and gentlemen, and sponsored this evening by Purple Angel, Gigi's Cabaret, Club Rainbow Room, Minjo's Complex, Larry White, Lady Cynthia, Teresa Shear, Randy Marcoux, D'Angela Shoshannon, and she just loves movies, playing the piano, Mario Brothers on Wii, and gardening. Ladies, gentlemen, and judges, this is your contestant number 31, Purple Angel Continental, Deja Van Cartier. And here comes contestant number 32, ladies and gentlemen, representing Miss Texas Continental. This is Raquel Michaels. Ladies and gentlemen, Raquel is a Cancer. She's sponsored by her amazing parents, Erica Andrews, Nadine Hughes, Denise Michaels, her friend Margie, Ida, Taryn Taylor, the Saint Show Bar, the Heart Nightclub, Kiss and Fly Nightclub of Austin, and all the Fly Girls. She loves to shop, hang out with friends and family, do a little makeup artistry, playing with Dolly and Fallon, I don't know who they are, and performing for all the amazing Austin fans. Miss Texas Continental, contestant number 32, Raquel Michaels. Tommy, are your fingers tired? Keep writing, baby. Contestant number 33, representing Chicago Continental. This is Melina Varlina Famous. Melina is a Pisces. She's being sponsored by Winnie Mac, Keisa Halun, Ashley Blake, Sunny Delight, Joanna Sheridan, XL Lounge, Precinto 33 Nightclub, Lack Productions, Gustavo Burros, the House of Famous, Denise Kennerly, Carmen Carrera, and many, many friends from New York and New Jersey. This is your Chicago Continental, contestant number 33, Melina Barlina, Famous. And ladies and gentlemen, last and certainly not least, your contestant number 34, representing Miss Puerto Rico Continental. This is Leah Tyler. Ladies and gentlemen, Leah is a Scorpio, and being sponsored this evening by Jose Abram. Leah just loves to study and hang out with all of her friends. She enjoys helping other people. She loves the internet and being a volunteer for special events for her community in Puerto Rico. Ladies and gentlemen, Fuerte Aplauso, representing Miss Puerto Rico Continental. This is Leah Tyler. All right, I'm going to go back to number 18 and judges. It's time to turn those in. And we're on to swimsuit competition. You ready? Yes? It's my favorite category. I won swimsuit competition B. Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, judges, you need a minute, a second? You ready? Oh, okay. Okay, they're not ready yet. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, believe it or not, I did win swimsuit in Continental Elite. Yes, and you just want to see. Okay, judges, you ready to see them too? Are you all ready to see the gals? Oh, you want? Okay, wait. Oh. Eric and Narella have a costume for you. Ladies and gentlemen, in swimsuit competition, contestant number 18, Miss Sunshine States, this is Kenya Black Dupree. Thank you, Kenya. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 19, representing Heart of America Continental, this is Leah Valentino. Thank you, contestant number 19, Ms. Valentino, Leah Valentino. And ladies and gentlemen, representing Big D Continental, your contestant number 20, this is Aspen Tyler. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 20, Miss Aspen Tyler. On to contestant number 21. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Windy City Continental, this is Kim Moore. Thank you, contestant number 21, Kim Moore. And on to contestant number 22, representing Missouri Continental, Fantasia Lamore. Thank you, contestant number 22, Fantasia Lamore. And here comes contestant number 23, ladies and gentlemen, representing Metropolitan Continental. This is Sassy Divine. Thank you, Sassy Divine, contestant number 23. Moving right along to contestant number 24, ladies and gentlemen, representing Miss Atlanta Divine Continental, this is Danielle DeLong.